Hi, this is Willie Crawford, and I want to take just a minute of your time to tell you about a web hosting deal that I highly recommend for you. This deal allows you to get a full year of hosting for only $1, and this is not, it's hosting that is suitable for most people just starting out in businesses, or even people who've been around for a while who just need some extra hosting. That $1 offer I'll tell you about later, but that is for one website, and it is indeed $1 for an entire year. To get to that site, I'm going to just jump over here real quick. This is on my blog, but go to the number $1 per year hosting.com. So just http:// the number $1 per year hosting.com, and it'll explain what you're getting. I'm going to come back here in a minute because I'm going to give you some bonuses if you purchase through my link, and this is my affiliate link. This just redirects to the site, which is right here. A little trick that affiliate marketers use sometimes. So it says you get a full year of quality cPanel hosting for as little as $1. Not per month, but for the whole year. And then it goes on to explain what's included in the hosting. And it emphasizes that one of the things you get is super fast hosting. And the reality is that most people on the internet are very impatient. If they click through to your website and it takes more than about 3 seconds to load, people won't wait for the page to load. They'll assume something wrong with the website and they'll click away. So this company has super fast web servers. And the way they manage to do that is they control the number of accounts they put on the site. There are a lot of companies out there that will have really, really cheap hosting, but many of them pack so many accounts onto one site that it's just that it's the server, the computer that the websites own are overcrowded, and so all those resources are being shared by thousands of sites potentially, and that just slows things down a lot. So these guys, they do give you lightning fast servers. I think they have like 16 CPUs on the servers. A lot of apps are available, so you can set up a website there, actually register a domain name there, log into your domain name after you point it to your server, and you have a one-click WordPress installation. So just by clicking on Install WordPress, it will install a WordPress site, and you're basically off and running. You get a free SSL certificate. SSL is Secure Socket Layer. Google and a lot of places like that, because it's an encryption method, allows your computer to talk, your web browser to talk to the web server in a secure mode. So it makes it difficult for other people to intercept the signal going between your computer and the other computer, which is a web server. Google favors websites that use SSL. It says unlimited bandwidth. You got a lot of themes already loaded in there, 120 themes, so you can pick a theme that matches something you like. A lot of other features. I'm not going to go over all of them. Right here it says 450 plus web apps that you can install with one click. Basically, you have a control panel where you can go through and find all kinds of applications for, I don't know, calendars and support desk and all kinds of things like that. And you can, with one click, install that on your website. Has a spam protection built into it and malware, so it's protecting you there. A lot of things. You have an unlimited number of email accounts that basically are something at your domain name. Like your name at your domain name, or support at your domain name, or whatever you want to use there. It's cPanel, which is the industry-leading standard for control panels for managing a website. Very, very intuitive, and you can read all this other stuff. I'm not going to go into too much here, except that I will show you that this is for one website. So I'm going to show you that. It tells you how Google loves speed and all those things and what you get. So I want you to read the page very closely, because I don't want you to buy something that without knowing what you get ever. You should know what you're buying, but. So this, again, tells you all the features you're getting, and you should read it. But it's only $1, and you're risking nothing, and you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. There are some upsells, and one is a commercial license, and that lets you actually host clients on your account if you wanted to do that. I personally have run my own web hosting company, and I can tell you that clients can be a pain in the rear. And so while it's a great option to have, you could buy an account that lets you host, I don't know, 12 websites, and you could, host 11 other people if you wanted to, 11 other websites and charge them a monthly fee. But I personally don't do that. It tells you you can get set up in 3 steps. You need a domain name. You enter that into the company's website, and then you're off and running basically. And it just tells you can install using the installer, set up WordPress or whatever you choose to, and you're online basically in I'd say under 5 minutes. It tells you that they've got these really, really super duper computers, and I won't go into all the features. I'm looking for the option, but actually, you guarantee 99.9% uptime. That's an industry standard. I mean, websites almost never, ever, ever, servers almost never, ever, ever go offline. This company, they said they've been providing dynamic support for the past 16 years. The company's been doing hosting for 19 years. So you have real people online who can give you support. Now they're hoping that you don't need that support, because for $1, they really can't have, thousands of customers constantly calling them. So they're hoping that you're a little savvy, but if you need the support, it is there. Again, all the benefits, the unlimited bandwidth and all that. And all I want to do is show you the options, because I've already covered most of this other stuff anyway. They just expand on the things that you get. So the $1 package is, you get these things, and it only lets you host one website. That's what I was looking for, though. The $1 is for what they call the server account. That is to host one website. The gold option is $4. That's you host 4 domains for $4 or 12 domains for $12. So it's still $1 per domain per year. And they compare that to other hosts. They're probably comparing it to GoDaddy. I'm not sure. And they show you what they charge for a year. And the truth is that a lot of hosts will give you, bargain prices the first year, and then they'll raise the prices after the first year. So you need to read the small print, but this is a great deal. And they give you some bonuses like 3,000 royalty-free stock photos. They give you a course in entrepreneurial success, and a course in traffic, how to generate traffic to your website. Without having traffic, you're not in business, really. And another course, this is an Internet Marketer's Handbook, and another one on running Facebook ads. And they give you like $3,000 worth of courses just for signing up for a $1 account it's nothing, $1 for a year. And again, this is the basic, and then this tells you the things you get with, which account is this one? This is the platinum account. So that's the $12 account, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Yeah, the $12 account is the one that lets you host other clients, and those, so you get more options there. And so you choose the option, the $1 for a year, the $4 for a year, which is 4 sites instead of 1 site, or the $12, which is 12 sites, but also lets you host clients. That's the big difference between the 4 and the 12. Now I have too many websites, and down here, this is the $4, the $12, and then the $1. You pick the one option you want. Now let me go back over to my blog, which is where I posted about this deal. And again, the URL, you need to check it out. That is $1 per year hosting.com. But when you purchase through my link, I have some bonuses I'm going to throw in too. And that's what I'm showing here. I said that when you take advantage of this pandemic busting offer, I want to give you 4 unique bonuses. Okay, the first bonus I'm going to give you is a recorded interview where I share how I personally built an email list of over 1 million subscribers. Now, I've been an email marketer since 1996. So I've been building lists for a long, long, long time. And so I share how over the course of the years, I actually built a database that was over 1 million subscribers. Actually later deleted a lot of that database, but this is an interview that you'll get in MP3 and you'll get the PDF transcript, and it'll teach you how I built such a huge database. They say in the online world that the money is in the list, and it is indeed. You can have a website up there, but if you don't get visitors back to your site, it's not very useful. And most people, when they visit your website, they aren't going to buy on the first visit. So you need a way to get them to come back to your site. And that way is typically building an email list and then emailing them periodically and reminding them of your site and giving them a reason to come back to your site. So you do need a database. And I'll give you this interview in MP3 and PDF, telling you exactly how I built a database of over 1 million subscribers. I'll also give you 2 MP3 audios on how to focus. I don't have to tell you that if you're out on social media that, even if you're just speaking to friends on Facebook, there's so much going on that it's difficult to actually focus and get something done. Most of us, we lie to ourselves and tell us we're working when we're not. We convince ourselves we're working. But these MP3s teach you how to be relentless, how to focus and actually get things done. I honestly get more things done in some days than many people do in an entire month. And to give you an idea, I own several thousand domain names, and I own 4 membership sites where I actually work with my members, but I have people working for me too. So I have to get a lot done. And so this is How to Be Relentless. It's an MP3 audio that a coach recorded and gave me a license to sell, but he let me sell it for whatever price I want. And the minimum price is I have to either sell you something else, or I can actually give it away by having you opt into a list too. But I'm giving it as a bonus, and this license allows that. So this is how to be relentless, how to get things done, how to have a doggedness of purpose and a rigid mind, and not letting anything sidetrack you from getting things done, which most people can't do. And then there's another one called clarity of purpose. When you have a lot of clarity, a burning purpose for why you want to get something done, nothing sidetracks you. For example, one of my burning purposes is that I grew up in extreme poverty, and I want to earn enough money to go back to my hometown, set up some type of a training center, and also a scholarship fund where I help to lift some of the poor kids there out of poverty. These are kids who, without help, they're going to grow up. A lot of them are going to get into crime or gangs or drugs, and then they don't have a very bright future. There's nothing to do, no really decent jobs there. And so I am going to set up a scholarship fund, for example, to help out a lot of kids who want to go college bound, although I don't think that college is necessary, but it gives people, it gets them out of that environment and shows them hope, because I grew up in extreme poverty and felt hopeless for most of my youth. And yet I managed to get into college, and from there, 20 years in the military and in my own business now, that's doing extremely well. So I want to go back and I want to contribute a couple $1 million actually to a scholarship fund that helps out kids in my hometown. But I want to do something for the world too. But that is a big part of my purpose. Another part is I've lost a lot of relatives to cancer, as most people have, and so I want to give money to cancer research and to ending suffering. And so this audio is all about having clarity of purpose. When you have a driving purpose, you don't let things sidetrack you. You don't get on social media and spend 4 hours a day doing that when you should be working on a project. So the second bonus I have is there's 2 audios, one on how to be relentless and another on how to get very clear on your purpose. A third bonus I'm going to give is I wrote a biography back in 2004. I titled it Get Off the Porch. That took my readers from me being a poor kid on welfare on a farm in North Carolina, eating dried powdered eggs and stuff that the government gave us to survive on, all the way through to the military and starting my own business as I was getting ready to retire from the military, which I just stepped right into. And the volume 1 of that book took you through me having a very successful business already, and it's been very well received. Volume 2 is to be released shortly, and that one is titled Get Off the Porch, The Leap to 7 Figures. So it takes you from me starting a business that was doing 6 figures, multiple 6 figures, up to 7 figures and beyond. And I actually have one that Volume 3 will probably take you to something that's incredible. But Volume 2 will be available early February. And so for now, when you get this the hosting package, you'll get a link to download volume 1 in PDF, and in volume 2 as soon as it's ready. And I'm also going to give you the audio version of both. I am recording those myself and on my own voice, but with a better mic than I'm using right now. So you'll get the 2 PDFs with volume 1 and volume 2. So volume 1 is Get Off the Porch, which is very well received. And it's available on Amazon.com if you want to purchase it, but you don't need to. You can get the PDF for free. That's a bonus here. And volume 2, I'll give you that PDF too as soon as it's available. And then the fourth bonus is a case study sharing how this lady, she built an email list of 160,000 subscribers, and she keeps renewing that at 160,000 subscribers per year. And now those 106,000 subscribers, she earns an average of $1,267,200 per year. And she does all this without spending a penny on advertising. And so what I'm going to give you is a PDF of that case study telling you exactly how she does that. Over $1 million a year in sales without spending a penny on advertising. So this is very powerful. So all 4 bonuses will be waiting for you when you go to this URL, which is $1 That's the number 1, and dollar, D-O-L-L-A-R, per year hosting.com. Go there, only $1 if you get the option for 1 website. If you get the one for 4, it's $4. If you get the one for 12, it's $12. That's for the first year. And as soon as you sign up, the link to my bonuses will be waiting for you. If you have any questions, you can email me, willie@williecrawford.org. That's willie@williecrawford.org. I'm happy to answer any and all questions you have. But this sale, the special, ends on the 29th, January 29th at midnight Eastern. So don't hesitate to go ahead and get on. I already have several of my own dedicated servers. I actually own an insane number of websites, and yet I use this hosting too. I wanted the package because I believe in spreading my websites across multiple servers, multiple IP addresses, and things like that. And that's got to do as much with search engine optimization as anything else. But this was a no-brainer for me. I will set up 12 websites here, and actually what I plan on doing is flipping the websites. I'll put the websites up, install a very simple WordPress template, buy resale rights to some product or create some products, and then offer those websites for sale. So a domain name that costs me next to nothing, I can turn around and offer to someone else. And I could actually offer them the hosting with the website. As I sell them the website, sell them the hosting too, since for $12, I can host 12 domain names on this account. So, you do what you want with that, but go check it out now. It's at $1 per year hosting.com. That's $1 per year hosting.com. I just double checked, and I think up here I made it bigger so it's easier to see. $1 per year hosting.com. Again, if you have any questions whatsoever, reach out to me. I'm very happy to answer your questions. I want you to know exactly what you're getting. This is a super, super deal. But again, it's only available through midnight Eastern on the 29th of January. I thank you for listening. This is Willie Crawford again.